One of the factors that make Lagos Nigeria's economic and social hub is its resilience as a city where culture and urbanization interact for growth. While the state government intensifies provision of infrastructure to make Lagos a smart city, efforts are ongoing to protect and sustain its cultural heritage. Welcome to another episode of Inside Lagos. I'm Adedoja. Salam Adeniyi.
Ẹni tí ò dé kó ìrìn ẹkùn kan. Àwa ni center of excellence. Ẹni ò dé kó ìrìn ẹkùn kan. Àwa ni center of excellence. Mo ní pé bó o bá dé kó ìrìn ẹkùn kan. Àwa ni center of excellence. Àwọn òyìnbó débẹ̀ wọ́n rí tá a jẹ́ ṣe. Àwa ni center of excellence. Haúsá débẹ̀ wọ́n rí tá a jẹ́ ṣe. Àwa ni center of excellence. Àwọn Ìgbò débẹ̀ wọ́n rí tá a jẹ́ ṣe. Àwa ni center of excellence. Gbogbo Yorùbá débẹ̀ wọ́n rí tí wọ́n mú lọ. Àwa ni center of excellence. Ẹni òde kó ìrìn ẹkùn kan. Èkó ò ní bàjẹ́ lórí àwa. Àwa ni center of excellence. Ọ̀pọ̀ ò bá dé kó ìrìn ẹkùn.
Lagos State government says it will airlift 1,862 programs for the 2024 Hajj. The state government also assured intending programs that Israel is safe for pilgrimage. The State Commissioner for Home Affairs, Ibrahim Layode, said this during the 2024 ministerial press briefing to mark the first year of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's second term in office. Have a listen. Hajj is the annual pilgrimage embarked upon by Muslims to the holy city of Mecca in Saudi Arabia. Every year, millions of Muslims across the world perform Hajj, the sacred pilgrimage and fifth pillar of Islam. The Lagos State Commissioner for Home Affairs, Ibrahim Layode, said a total of 3,655 Muslim pilgrims went on Hajj in 2023 from Lagos State. Layode added that all arrangements have been made to make this year's pilgrimage a better experience for the travelers.
People traveling, it will not be the way that they will go there to go and sit down waiting for a long time. They have designed every program for the pilgrims, the 30 pilgrims going. They have given them the date. This one is going to be very, very well organized and giving them a certain date. People that are traveling with us for this year, we are about 1,879 people that were traveling to the Hajj. Not government that pay for them. Oh. It is their own money. Oh. So all of them were the one who paid. The people going as a government functionary there, we are not up to certain number there. Only the board officers and like me as Amir Hajj and other people, so to enable us to guide them and know what are doing. All the 1,000 the separate people that pay within their money, they are about 1,760 something. So not the Lagos State government that are sponsoring that 1,000 people to travel to Hajj.
The commissioner explained that Israel is safe for pilgrims.
We have two batches. The 2023, we have 310 first batch that went for the Holy Land, and the second batch were intending to go before the crisis that occurred in Jerusalem. Were there, but NCPC have been on it to go and visit the Jerusalem to confirm for us that the place is peaceful for anybody that want to travel this year. There is no panic in all where they are going for the spiritual aspect by God's grace. Israel is safe for our pilgrims to come, and whenever they are traveling there, they will be well protected and do all their necessary pilgrim they want to do concerning the Christian faithful program in the Jordan and Jerusalem. So for our information, soon they are going to be traveling.
He pointed out that 2024 Ramadan Tafsir, which marked the 25th anniversary of the Lagos State Ramadan lecture, was celebrated with food packs.
During the Ramadan period, over 5,000 food packs and drinks were distributed to the public servants in all MDAs across the state to break their fasting. The ministry facilitated the distribution of the gift items, and over 50,000 food packs as means of showing kindness and palliative to the teeming fasting Christian across the MDAs in the state during the 40 days Lent period.
Briefing journalists same day is the State Commissioner for Youth and Social Development, Mobolaji Ogunlende. The Commissioner announced new plans by the state government to partner an international organization on provision of opportunities in information and communications technology, ICT, for 1 million youths in the state.
There are several conversations that are currently ongoing, and I can assure you in the next couple of weeks, we will be rolling out some programs which we are doing with, we've also recognized the fact that as a government, we cannot do it alone. So we continuously call for collaboration and partnerships with other organizations. And in the next couple of weeks, you will see some to roll out. And one of them is an innovation where we're partnering with an organization that has signed an MOU with several organizations abroad and internationally to recruit Nigerians, Lagosians in particular, to provide them with opportunities in ICT, right? This will roll out. Our target is 1 million youths in Lagos State. And we're looking to break it down into 4 cohorts, starting with 250,000 youths. I'm sure a question will beget, what sorts of youths are we talking about? We have recognized that we have 2 sets of youths, the formal and the informal. And this program is tailored towards both the formal and the informal. And what do we mean? We have some youths that have not been opportune to go to school, but they want to learn. We have some that have gone to school but have dropped out. We have some that just don't like school. So there are programs that will be established for them. If you fall into that category, there are programs you can enroll on. If you are the brilliant students and you want to go as far as artificial intelligence, there are programs that would suit you as well. So it's across the value chain from the formal straight to the informal. I'd like to note that our youth database, which we rolled out, the reason why we rolled out that youth database is because as a government, we want to know how many youths are in Lagos. We need to know how many youths are in Lagos to help with the master planning of Lagos. And we can only do this if we have a comprehensive database of the youths in Lagos. So we rolled that initiative with LASRA.
Fielding questions from newsmen on drug abuse, the Commissioner emphasized the need for collective efforts towards combating the menace among youths in the state.
We have 2 rehabilities of the Rehabilitation Vocational Training Center in Isheri, that have successfully established tailoring and barbing businesses respectively. We have a rehabilitee who graduated with a degree in economics from the University of Lagos. We have 2 rehabilitees from our Majidu home registered and they sat for their 2024 JAMB examination. A rehabilitee gained admission into the Federal College of Fisheries and Marine Technology in Victoria to study a diploma in hydrology. We still have several engagements with the NDLEA to continue to see how we can eradicate these drugs off our streets. We brought the Lascada initiative back to life. And it started with a response to an issue in a community in Ikorodu where the youths in that community reached out for help. And as a responsive and as a listening government, we immediately responded to it, and we took that opportunity to revive Lascada. And I remember very clearly that was within my first month in the office.
On adoption and fostering of children, the Commissioner disclosed that the ministry has received 1,115 applications, out of which 995 are for local adoption, 54 for international adoption, 28 for relatives, and 38 for revalidation of approvals.
A total number of 172 adopted children within Lagos State were visited in their new homes and families by our social workers, and many of them have fully settled and are enjoying adequate care from their parents. It is important to note that provision of aftercare services have gone a long way in ensuring stability of the adopted children in their new homes and restoration of nearly failed adoption through counseling.
The mandate of the Ministry of Youth and Social Development is to provide an enabling environment for youth development, promotion of effective citizenship, and leadership training, among others.
Talk about good road, talk about Sanwo-Olu, talk about good life. Sanwo-Olu lele, ìtẹ̀síwájú lele, jọmọ àṣírí lele, Sanwo-Olu lele, mo kíra fún Sanwo-Olu àti dẹ́kùtì wa.
Lagos State government has registered more than 6 million residents under the Lagos State Residence Registration Agency, LASTRA. Commissioner for Innovation, Science and Technology, Tubosun Alaki, stated this at the ministerial briefing at Alawusa while presenting the scorecard of the first year of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's second term in office. He said LASTRA has also registered more than 2 million children.
If you've lived in Lagos for more than 3 months, 90 days, you are a resident. And so we capture everyone that has lived in Lagos for more than 90 days. And so if you move away from Lagos, right, maybe after a couple of years, that record is not deleted. It is archived. You don't delete data. Standard global practice. You do not delete data. You store it or you archive it until it's needed. Perhaps the data might be needed for investigation later. Now, under our Innovation and Technology Master Plan, we have 7 major pillars. These are access, talent, infrastructure, communication and advocacy, policy, diversity and inclusion, and of course, funding. All of our projects are subsumed under all of these pillars with strategic goals for the improvement of science and technology in the state, for the improvement of technology infrastructure in the state.
Mr. Lake also noted that the Lagos State government has completed the first phase of the Metro Fiber projects.
Over the past 36 months, we have deployed over 2,700 kilometers of fiber optic cable in Lagos State. This has gone a long way in improving connectivity, reducing the cost of connectivity, not just for individuals, but for also companies. Along the right-of-way of these fiber optic connections, we have also deployed over 2,700 kilometers of fiber optic ducts. What this has allowed has been to de-risk and to reduce the infrastructure deployment costs for huge telcos in Lagos State. So think of the likes of MTN, Airtel. They are also able to utilize these ducts, which will bring down the price of their own deployment and therefore pass on those savings to individuals like you and me. So ultimately, Lagos State is striving to bring down the cost of internet connectivity in the state. And as such, you can see some of the accomplishments we've made.
If you reach Lagos, better life for Lagos, better hope for Lagos, so better day for Lagos, yeah. Reach Lagos, better life for Lagos, better hope for Lagos, better day for Lagos, yeah. Better Lagos, Sanwo-Olu, go Sanwo-Olu, you want to speak Lagos, Sanwo-Olu, go Sanwo-Olu, you want to better Lagos, Sanwo-Olu, go Sanwo-Olu, you want to speak Lagos, Sanwo-Olu.
One of the main benefits of urban regeneration is that it enhances the livability of urban areas by creating more attractive, safe and functional spaces for residents and visitors. The State Deputy Governor, Obafemi Hamzat, said this during the inauguration of the new Egbe Palace on Lagos Island. We were there.
Members of Egbe chieftaincy family rolled out drums to welcome one of their own, Obafemi Hamzat. The deputy governor is here to inaugurate Iga Egbe. Abayomi Olusi is the Egbe of Lagos. Abayomi Olusi, the Egbe of Lagos, says this is a homecoming for the deputy governor. He noted that it is deliberate to bring sons and daughters of the Egbe family to come together for growth and development.
The deputy visit is, he comes home. His mother is from this place. He lives here. He usually comes here often and often. But with the edifice so he has to join me. Significance is to bring my people together. I have top people. Some are at Abuja, some in Lagos cabinet. So I want to bring them home because the palace is enchanted before. So I have to bring one person have to do it. It's not my personal house. It's for the family. So one has to bring this place for people.
For Obafemi Hamzat, urban regeneration can improve the quality of housing, public services, transport, green spaces, cultural amenities, and social cohesion, which is the basis of the new palace.
I remember when I was young, very, very young, and I used to come and greet my grandfather here. But it was not as elegant as this, certainly. So we must thank the Egbe of Lagos, who has taken the initiative to redevelop and regenerate this place. So first of all, that's what we are trying to do, regeneration, because we are increasing in population, and therefore people must live somewhere. So urban planning is what our chief has key into, and that's what we are doing today. So that's part of their role, is to look at how do we live in peace, how do we live in harmony.
Speaking about the indigenous language, the deputy governor says the Yoruba language serves as a vital tool for expressing cultural identity and heritage.
We all have to make sure that at home we teach our children Yoruba language. It's sad that a lot of our children can't even speak it. I'm not guilty of that. My children can speak Yoruba very well because I take pride. If you don't understand yourself, if you don't know yourself, you'll be lost. And that is true. So for us as a people, it's important. Our culture, there are certain things you can't translate into English. I don't know any of you who speak. So if I want to say, Ajanoku koja mori nkan firi, tabare ni kalare ni, change it into English for me. I don't know how. So if you don't understand Yoruba language and you are a Yoruba man, I'm sorry, you are missing something. So for me, it's important. And that's why in Lagos we are doing a lot of Yoruba things. And I encourage others, the Igbos, the Hausas, to do the same. Let our language be known, let our children understand it. That is who we are. We are not Western people, we are Africans.
With deep sorrow, the Lagos State government announced the passing of the Deputy Chief of Staff to Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, Mr. Gboyega Soyinwo, on Wednesday, the 15th of May. Mr. Soyinwo died at the age of 55 during a brief illness. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu described the late Deputy Chief of Staff as a servant of the people, saying he has lost a brother. Also, the Deputy Governor Obafemi Hamzat said he received the news of the sudden passing of Gboyega Soyinwo with great shock. He explained that as a member of the State Executive Council, Mr. Soyinwo's intelligent contributions to discussions on issues and policies affecting development of the state was never in doubt. The Deputy Governor described him as a reliable and trustworthy ally.
The late Gboyega Soyinwo is survived by a wife and 2 children. May his soul rest in peace. And that does it onto this edition of Inside Lagos. Many thanks for being a part of it. I'm Adedoja. Salam Adeniyi.